Hi, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Mr. Zafar. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, fine. Thank you, the energetic replay which is required
yeah,
Sunday morning.
yes, always like this.
Alhamdulillah.
Sundays are normally not busy, but it's good that it becomes little active and what we can say productive.
Thank you very much, sir. As we are running a lot of events, Alhamdulillah. So event by event, we are understanding the requirements of the UAE students, especially the working professionals. First one is the main and very important one is the time challenge. Time challenge. So CMA, we discussed in the previous session, we given you the study plan and the techniques. So keeping in those techniques, study map, you have to follow. It's quite possible. It's simple. If you take it as simple, if it is tough, if you take it as tough. So let us understand the rule, FCM rule for CMA success. FCM rule. So CMA stands for Cost Management Accounting. So what is CMA rule? Will make you understand where are you right now? Right now, where are you? And what
Hi,
you
ma'am.
have to do in the future. What you have to do in the future. What you have to do in the future. So student orientation classes will help for the strong foundation for the working professionals who are completed the graduations, post graduations, or any other professional education long back, long back, and the basics for any course is the main foundation, is the main foundation, main foundation. So today we are understanding the three accountings, definitions, meaning, a financial accounting, cost accounting, management accounting. So at present, you people are the financial accountants. Maybe you are preparing the financial statements, or you people are cost accountants, where you are doing a costing, accounting for the cost accountancy. So if you see the CMA, cost and management accounting. So management accounting, you will be after CMA, you will be the management accountant. Management accountant. So in this session number 2 for the CMA orientation, I am trying to explain what is financial accounting and what is the scope, and what is the cost accounting, what is the scope. So these are the learning objectives. First, we will understand accounting, definition of accounting, and who are the users of accounting, which is your existing role. If you are an accountant, if you are an accountant, and we will understand if you are working in a manufacturing company, if you are working in a manufacturing company, not in the trading company. So we will understand what is costing, what is cost accounting and the cost accountancy, and we will understand the nature of cost accountancy, and we will understand the scope of cost accountancy and the objectives of cost accounting and financial accounting and the cost accounting, the similarities, the differences, the comparison, the limitations of financial accounting. So these all are management accounting, importance of the management accounting, scope of the management accounting, the financial accounting and the management accounting, cost accounting and the management accounting. So here I am trying to give you the clarity, limitations and installation of the good system and the essential characteristics of a good accounting costing system, not financial accounting system. System means here not the computer, here not the software, here not the application. System is a system. So we'll understand what are the characteristics of a good system and the steps and installation and the difficulties of the good system and the methods and techniques of the system and essential elements of costing. And this is the session plan today. So today the session will be for 3 hours. Maybe our co-faculty will join to address the students, to connect the students as well. So the topic number 1 is accounting, definition and the users. So what is the explanation of accounting? Accounting is a process of recording, classifying, summarizing and interpreting the financial transactions. So which you are doing in day to day in your life. Recording starts with journal, classifying starts with ledger, summarizing starts with trial balance. So the steps of accounting, the accounting cycle. So what I'm trying to understand, no need to by heart the definition. And definition is not the starting point. Definition covers the full course of the subject, full scope of the subject. If you learn the journal, preparation of the journal, that means you know the process of recording. You know the process of preparing the ledger. That means you know the process of classifying the transactions into the different head of accounts. Why it is important? Classification is very, very important to understand, to control the cost control and the cost reduction purpose. To control, to understand, analyze the head of expenses recorded, summarizes, interpreted and financial statement. So I'm not going to spend much time on the accounting today because you people are very professionals who selected CMA means already they are experts in accounting. And who are the users who will use accounting records? User includes the management, the investors, and the government, creditors, and the employees. Government means maybe here in the UAE, the FT. So please make a notes, short notes. In the next further slides, we'll understand who are the users. Means when we prepare the management accounting records, who will depend on us? Why this designation is required? What is the importance of the CMA experts? Where they will play the role? So here financial accounting, we are understanding that we'll submit the report to the management and we'll submit the report to the investors and the government and the creditors and the employees. That's it. And here comparative understanding, if you're comparing with other things, accounting provides the financial information for decision making. Different users require different reports and analysis. So accounting provides financial information for decision making. Here, try to remember that what accounting is doing. Here, accounting is doing only providing the financial information which will be useful for decision making. And here, different users, this is a beautiful sentence, different users. Who are the users? Who are the users? This is very, very important question. That different users require different reports and different analysis. When it comes to different reports, different expertise are required. Different analysis are required. So I can give you a small example where accounting ends and analysis starts. As per accounting, the balance sheet must tally, both the sides must be equal. The assets must be equals to the liabilities. But what analysis are saying? Analysis are saying if assets are greater than the liabilities, the financial position of the company is good. Assets are greater than the liabilities, the financial position of the company is good. That means balance sheet is not tallying, asset side should be more and liability side should be less. Asset side should be more, liability side should be less. Should be less. Should be less. So balance sheet is not telling how the analyses are going on. If assets are less than the liabilities, the financial position is bad, not good. If assets are equal to the liabilities, the financial position is average. So as an accountant, your responsibility to match the balance sheet, prepare the balance sheet. But when you are preparing the balance sheet, your responsibility to make sure the balance sheet will tally. That means assets must be equals to liabilities. So what analyses are saying, when assets are equal to liabilities, the business is average. That means every business must tally the balance sheet. That means every business is a average business. Right now, no. The statement is no. So inshallah, after the completion of this today's session, you will get the answer or you may know the answer as well. So next point is, any doubt on this slide? Next important point is, what is costing, cost accounting, and the cost accountancy? See the terminology. Three are not same. Costing, cost accounting, and cost accountancy. So here costing refers to a technique. Costing is a technique. Costing refers to a technique used to determine cost. That means you will use a lot of techniques here to find out what is the cost of the product. So costing stands for a technique. And I know the theoretical presentation today, theoretical class. So cost accounting. Cost accounting means records. Cost accounting records and analyze cost data, where financial accounting records financial data, financial analysis. Here cost accounting records and analyze the cost data. What is cost data, sir? That is our topics, further chapters. Cost accountancy is a broader word. Means compared to the costing, cost accounting is a broader. application of costing principles. Application of costing principles for cost control and the decision making. If you are an accountant for a manufacturing company, the step number 2, cost accounting, you will record the costing and your costing records. But if you become a CMA, so cost accountancy means you must know costing techniques, you must know how to record and how to analyze, and you must know the principles, costing principles, which will help you for the cost control and the costing decision making. When the decision making means the management accounting. The management is 3 parts. Management will never work. Management means the planning, organizing, and controlling. If one person is saying, I will work, sir. If my staff will not work, I will work. He is not the manager. So, after getting the qualifications, if you qualified as CMA, you must have a discipline. Okay? How you can manage your team. That will comes with the experience only. Okay, and with the dedicated and consistency. So we understood what is costing, what is cost accounting, what is cost accountancy. So comparative understanding is costing means cost calculations. What is the techniques? Techniques used to determine the cost. So costing means cost calculations. Cost accounting means cost recording and cost analysis. And the cost accountancy means strategic application and the control. This is your one of the subject. In part 1 and part 2, these are some of the topics are there. So in today's session, we are understanding your syllabus core, and we are understanding why it is, what it is, how it will be useful for whom. Okay, this is very, very important before starting an CMA course. Okay, simply reading, understanding the chapters without what we will become after this, what will be our role. This is very, very important for mainly the youngsters, who are the below age of 25. And we have the youngest students also in the class. Okay, and the very senior most students also there in the class. The advantage of the class is students, the seniors are available in the group. Not only the faculty, like Iftikhar is there, Mr. Iftikhar is there, is very senior person. So, which will help anywhere, in any situation, if you need any help. The purpose of creating the group for not for, something different. The purpose of group, the faculty is there in the group, directors, founders, everyone, and the students, seniors, experts, everyone is there to take help to clear the concepts. As a team, we can succeed in the target for the month of September and October. And what is the nature of cost accountancy? So what is cost accountancy? Cost accountancy means application of principles for the decision making. So what is the nature of cost accountancy? The cost accountancy focus on cost determination, cost control, cost reduction, and efficiency in improvement. So the sentences are very powerful. Sentences are beautifully drafted. Small sentence will cover a huge scope. So cost accountancy mainly focus. Now you people are a CMA people. Your responsibility not for accounting. Where accounting ends, management starts. So here in CMA you will learn these techniques, costing techniques, how to determine the cost accounting for analysis, and cost accountancy, which will help you, but techniques, the methods which will help you to determine the cost and how to control the cost, how to reduce the cost, and how to improve the efficiency in the production, in the of the labor. Okay, this will help you. Comparative understanding, here I'm comparing. The beauty of today's session is we are not only learning, we are not only understanding the concept, here we are comparing, because your title of your course is CMA, cost accounting, management accounting, financial accounting. If you don't know the comparison between these three words, then your scope will be incomplete or it will be incorrect. You cannot mix these three different scopes. You must clear in your mind having three different windows side by side, because without financial accounting, management accounting is not possible. So very, very important is how to allocate our memory, which is very, very important, because if you people know the Sholay movie, the Gabbar Singh, he given one dialogue which is applicable to CMA students. Which is applicable to CMA students. What is the dialogue? The dialogue is, Jo dar gaya, wo mar gaya. If you are afraid to CMA, you cannot succeed a CMA course. CMA must, fear should be there. Mushraf Ali, CMA डरना चाहिए, subject has to fear. Princey, oh, Princey is coming. I have to afraid. The concepts, the costing has to have a fear of these things. We've seen that legendary faculties who will play with the subject in our career. We are not standing here in front of you without a mentor. Right? So we see the people, greatest people, where the departments used to afraid to talk to them. Only the reason is the consistency in having the continuous practice on the subject. So now come back to the subject, comparative understanding. Comparative understanding means, unlike the financial accounting, not like the financial accounting, it is more internal and management oriented. This is a beautiful comparison to a financial accounting and the cost accounting. We've seen the users of financial accounting are the creditors. They are external parties, government, external parties, customer, external parties, investors, external parties, owners. Even the owners are the different from the business as per the business entity concept. But come to the cost accountancy, it is more internal. And it is more important for the management oriented for the decision making. Understood now? What is the difference between the financial accounting and the cost accounting? Financial accounting, what it will take, where it will play the role, and cost accounting, where it will play the role. Arpita, are you understanding?
Yes, sir.
We'll see. Are you there
Yes,
in the
sir.
class? What you understood, Ma? In
Yes,
between
yes.
two sentences, what you understood, what is financial accounting and what is cost accountancy?
In financial accounting, we have to manage all regarding about the financial terminologies, and in a costing accounting, we have to manage regarding cost, like costing, using techniques for the costing, uses the cost reduction. We have to focus on cost reduction, uh, cost terminologies. So this is the difference about the costing and financial accounting.
Very good. Mr. Iftikhar,
Understood, sir. These are basic concepts. Understood.
So next is the scope of cost accountancy. So we understood what is cost accountancy and it is useful for whom. Let us understand what is the scope of cost accounting. Means cost accountancy will prepare the balance sheet or no? The scope. Generally, I'm talking. I'm fully comparing the accountants. In my mind, today is only accountant. What he will do, and once he become a CMA, what he has to do. So you must understand your scope. Here, the scope includes costing methods, budgeting, inventory control, labor analysis, cost reduction, and the performance evaluation. Mr. Faiz, what is your scope of cost accounting or cost accountancy? Faiz, what it includes?
Yes, sir. Cost accounting and budgeting and labor.
Costing methods. First one is the costing methods and budgeting, inventory control. Inventory control. Yes, please repeat one by one. These are interactive
Costing
classes. Yes.
and budgeting, inventory control, and labor.
Not casting, not casting. Casting methods. Clearly, you are able to see my screen.
Yes, sir.
So please follow the screen. Scope of cost accountancy includes costing method, comma,
Budgeting, inventory control, labor analysis, cost reduction, and
performance analysis. Mushraf Ali. Mushraf Ali, are you there? Okay. Praveen. Praveen, are you understanding the class? Explanation, method. This is the orientation classes. Actual classes will start from 1st of June. Okay. Next is comparative understanding. Wider than cost accounting. Cost accountancy is wider than cost accounting because it supports planning and strategic decisions. Cost accountancy is wider than cost accounting. Once you must know costing, that means you must know techniques. Then you must know cost accounting. Then you can take a strategic decisions of the company. So you know the importance of the CMA. So yesterday in the orientation, we given you the comparison between the CA, CPA and the CMA. The beauty of this course is very short-term course. Only 2 subjects. Because this course is purely for the management. We have a lot of inquiries. They are the senior accountant. They want to get a financial manager. They got the financial manager job. They selected, they cracked the interview. But many people got rejected because of not having any certification. So don't try to reach that 40 level to do the CMA course. So this is very, very important. The youngsters must understand early certification will take you to somewhere in the CEO, CFO positions. There is no compromise. The youngsters, the Faiz, Princey, Arpita, Mushraf, Praveen, all these people are very youngsters below 30. So you have a bright future to crack these things without any excuse. Okay, next is objectives of cost accounting. Cost accounting is objective stands to determine the cost, control wastage, improve efficiency, fixing selling price, and maximizing profit. In accountancy, you will maximize the profit or your responsibility to arrive the profit. Iftikhar sir, please. What is the
So what is it?
yes?
The job of the cost accountant will not be to earn profit. He's going to manage all these things. If he can reduce the cost or maximize the profit in other way, selling prices, of course, he's going to fix or she's going to fix by measuring all the factors required on the behind the scene to reach to the selling price. But generating a business or that's not his job.
Yes. Thank you. To understand, that is the comparative understanding what Mr. Iftikhar explained us. Financial accounting focus on reporting profits. If I am wrong, the seniors who is in the group class, they can advise. Okay. Financial accounting focus on reporting profits. Cost accounting focus on controlling and improving profits. So this is the difference between the financial accounting and the cost accounting. So financial accounting focus on reporting the profits, whereas cost accounting focusing on controlling and improving the profits. So please try to understand the difference between the reporting the profits and improving the profits. Next is financial accounting versus cost accounting. Financial accounting versus cost accounting. It's like a Chennai Super Kings, right? IPL matches. Let's see the differences. Financial accounting records overall financial performance for external users. External users. So here, Arpita, what cost accounting will do? Any guess?
The cost accountant will create reports for the internal users, for the internal purpose.
Very good. Very good. So, cost accounting analysis, cost for internal management decisions. Very good, Arpita. Thank you. And the comparative understanding is financial accounting focus on reporting profits and cost accounting focus on controlling and improving the profits. Controlling and improving the profit. In the previous slide, we understand the cost accounting. Now we are understanding the differences between the financial accounting and the cost accounting, what the users and what they are doing. Next is limitations of financial accounting. Limitations of financial accounting. Financial accounting does not provide detailed cost information. Financial accounting will not provide future planning or operational efficiency analysis. This is the limitation of financial accounting. And comparative analysis are cost accounting. Cost accounting overcome these limitations through the detailed cost analysis. So this presentation is a beautiful presentation. This slide is giving you the clarity where accounting, financial accounting ending, cost accounting starting. How, sir? Means the limitations of the financial accounting is the starting point of cost accounting. Next is similarities between the financial accounting and cost accounting. Those are the differences we understood. Now we try to understand the similarities between financial accounting and the cost accounting. Both records financial transactions and helps the management in decision making. And comparative understanding both use accounting principles but different in purpose and reporting style. Management accounting. This is your starting point. So we understood financial accounting, scope, limitations. We understood cost accounting, scope, and the limitations. And we understood cost financial accounting versus the cost accounting. So let us understand management accounting. These are classes are very basic classes, basic explanation, very useful language, user-friendly language. We are not using the costing language. That will start from 1st of June. So today I'm trying to explain the concepts in the shortest form and the easiest English, which can be understandable for all different background of the students. We have the students from non-commerce. We have the students not from the English medium background. They are in the respective regional language students are there. So we considered and we accepted all the requests by promising will help them. They are not alone in the CMA challenges. The Axis and FinCharted team will be there along with you on each and every challenge which you face to crack the CMA course. And it doesn't mean that the classes will be only on Sundays. Yes, syllabus will be on Sundays. Completing the syllabus, you will not get the success. You know that. You must have that technique. How many of you started the first technique which we discussed in the previous class? And what benefits you got? Arpita.
Sir, I have not yet applied.
Still not applied.
This
So-
is my first orientation class, so no.
Some extra efforts from your side is very, very important. And the smart students will prepare, will not wait for the sir. They will prepare one day before what topic sir is going to teach tomorrow. That they can raise the doubts, clear their doubts. We all are not the school students. We in this class, no school student, all are working professionals. And be smart. The prepaid expenses means paid in advance. Like this, you must be prepaid your topics. And management accounting means management accounting provides financial and non-financial information to assist management in decisions. Management accounting provides financial as well as non-financial information which will help for the decision making. So comparative analysis it uses data from both financial and the cost accounting. Now you are the management accountant. Means you will get the data from the finance department. You will get the data from the costing department. You must know.
Sir, can we exemplify non-financial information?
Non-financial information is the costing, financial accounting and the costing we can take. Our non-financial information come to the other areas or political situations. Okay. And for example, we can take the present situation, which will help the management for taking the decisions. So a lot of management is in struggling whether we need to take a order or not in this situation. Not only financial things, political things, geographical things. You must follow the news on a daily basis.
If we take current example of UAE, it's
UAE,
like
the present
we
situation
can-
is as per the present situation. Okay, my investor in US sitting, my management is sitting in US. They're not aware of the present situation, what's going on here. Not only the subject,
Understood.
that will come with the experience in taking the decisions.
Understood.
And many people are approaching us. Many clients, we are into the practice as well, asking, sir, can we renew the trade license or no? Simple question. Sir, can we remove the staff? Sir, the staff is working with me from last 6 years. Because of the present situation, if I terminate the staff, after situations, come to normal, can I get back, sir? Otherwise, I have to recruit a new staff and I have to work 6 years again on that staff. So, Mr. Iftikhar, what you will do in this situation? You will terminate your staff or you will retain your staff? What answers, what the management will do now? What feedback you will give as a management accountant?
I'll try my level best to retain these people, and I'll apply other techniques instead of terminating them. Maybe we can go for salary reduction or other things, but anything other than terminating them.
So he will try to do all the possibilities where he can retain the staff. Maybe we can say work from home, which will help to reduce the traveling cost and we can reduce the salaries. Because in UAE, it's very difficult to reduce the salaries because everyone is having a financial obligations, the responsibilities, the loans, installments. So these are the very professional decisions which will depend upon you only as a management. Not only the books, I'm a ranker, socialize. So we not told you, many people will say, do not use Facebook, do not use social media, but I will not say like this. Because having socializing and using a social media to that extent, which is take the useful, use it for your benefits, not for wasting the time. How much you need, use it and close it. I see many rankers, feedback. After passing, they may say, no, I avoided phone for 6 months. I locked myself. I switch off my Facebook. I switch off my, Instagram. I switch off my TikTok. Exit. No. You should. This is management account. Social, legal. If you are not socialized, if you are not using the present, news. So how can you help your clients by saying, yes, there is in Dubai, only in UAE, Dubai, there is a benefit for the deferred payment for the trade license renewal. Deferred payment for the trade license renewal. And the tax rates also got updated. Excise also got updated. They added not only tobacco, soft drink, and the energy drinks, they added sugar also. If you are not updating yourself, you are outdated. Your certificate will be put in the kachra. No use. Okay. So we have to go long. Many slides are there. Nature of management accounting. Nature of management accounting. Forward looking. See the beauty of the sentence. Forward looking, analytical. Oh, you are a CEC, you taken CEC. You are not an MPC student. You are not a BPC student. Maths is required. Don't go for CEC. If you like commerce, so in our, when we are in the schools, if I'm only the one who selected CEC, all are gone to BPC and MPC. We don't know what we will do. We are afraid of science and we are afraid of maths. If you are afraid, you cannot succeed. And selecting the easiest courses, we can't say CEC is the easiest course. It's a separate vertical department, the commerce professionals. Now there is a huge demand nowadays because we are in the international market. So I can't say any course is waste, but maths should be with you because math subject will help you to active your mind for analytical purpose. The calculations will help you and the decision oriented and strategic in nature. Arpita, what is the meaning of strategic? Arpita went for coffee.
No, sir.
Anyone?
The strategic means we need to apply within the available scope and the resource to use the available resources in a proper manner in order to avoid or reduce any kind of overusage. So that is kind of short concept of strategy.
Faiz, you will agree with the explanation? Thank you, Arpita. Faiz, you will agree with the explanation given by our classmate, Arpita. Faiz, are you there?
I'm sorry, sir. I just went for the purpose.
Oh. Princey.
Yeah, sir, agree because she told regarding resource and all. So yeah, we have to proper strategic manner.
Okay, very good. Some things will come with experience. Okay, don't worry. If you are not in a position to understand, this is the day one. Okay, we have to go long, slowly, everything will be easy. Okay, and comparative understanding is unlike financial accounting, it's focused on future planning and the business strategy. That's why there's a huge demand. Every owner is running the business. I'm doing the same business from last 20 years. We are happy. What is your future, sir? Yeah, we're doing same thing from 20 years, alhamdulillah. So we'll continue like this. Because they don't know the power of management accountant. They never appointed management accountant. Very big companies are appointing. So Iftikhar, is it this designation is important for SMEs?
Very important, sir. Very important.
Very, very
If we go to
important
the
for small
explanation,
companies. Yeah, please.
very important, sir. Even if it's not full time, they should hire a consulting management accountant. But it's very important. Let's say we go to this example above explanation, which says forward looking, analytical, decision oriented. These are three words. These things, like for forward looking, analytical, and we reach a decision, for example, any decision. For that decision, we will find out what are the things required that we will strategize in future on the basis of that decision. Any business, as you said, they are doing it for 40 years, 45 years. There are some business, those are only dependent on the location of the business, and there are some businesses working good because their location is good and they are selling these things. But if they will get many competitors in the same area, then it will not work on the basis of location, it will work on the basis of strategy.
Yes.
That's why these strategies are very important. Even if the market is very competitive, even if there is so much of the competition, but if you have a good strategy, you can move forward.
So,
But if you are not making any strategy, in the unusual circumstances, even if it's 40 years old business, it will have a lot of consequences.
now we can say, like I have a one practical now presenter. I have a one client in Jabal Ali. The company is opened when the Jabal Ali is opened 1982 or I don't know. That's 1983. The Jabal Ali free zone is open. Same stuff, same furniture, same CPU. We cannot lift the monitor because that is heavy weight. That belongs to that period. Same structure, same everything. Now they are trying to implement CRM now. They're very old. So they never planned future at that time, and time to time future planning is not done. Now the world comes to fully on work from home situations. They don't have the technology. See, this is the problem now. And future planning. In this, 15 students, 13 to 15 students are there in the group. The first initiative who joined the CMA course means they taken first step of future planning. They are the management accountants because they step forward their career by seeing the future where they want to go. Now, here I written two words. It focus on future planning. You taken step in CMA means you taken the decision for your future means you are a management accountant. You don't know your mind already, your heart, you are somewhere, something, you are unsatisfied with your financial situation or with your caliber. And Dubai is such a beautiful country where this country is not for 2,000. This country is not for 5,000 salary. This country is giving a platform to prove your skills and reach the, I will not say Everest, I can say Burj Khalifa heights. Nobody can stop you. Dubai never stop you. Be legal. Always, if you are in the legal boundaries, nobody will disturb you. There is a no limit. There is no limit for success. There is no limit for your hard work. Now, step number one, future planning is done. You decided you will be a CMA. Step number 2, what will be your business strategy? What will be your CMA strategy? So we are staying your strategical partner for your CMA course. So what strategy we done? Axis. We played we decided we should help the accountants, empower the accountants for the future planning. And we decided, and we are struggling to get a good faculty. And we struggled and we planned to provide a best faculty to your doorstep. Doorstep, there is no face-to-face beta. No, there is no face-to-face use. Time, don't waste the time. Sit in your home. That is your favorite place. Sit, have a cheap preparation table or chair, have tea with coffee. Tea, like Faiz is enjoying his coffee with the classes. So now your time, your turn. I played the strategy which is successfully done. We reached our target. We expected 5, but Alhamdulillah, we completed 15 students and we started with 1 center. We reached 10 centers in the short term because who is understanding the benefit. They are not thinking a single second, they are signing up. And we are there to support financially. We are giving it good discounts because we understood the present situations. We understood all the responsibilities and we respect, and what we can do, we are doing. So for the management accounting, future planning is required and the business strategies is required. And third, next point is importance of the management accounting. What will be the importance of a financial accountant? If no accountant, no VAT return will be filed. Okay, they will get, management will get the take message for 1,000 dirham fine. That's the financial accounting importance. Nowadays, compliance is there. E-invoicing is coming. That means you must have e-invoicing is coming. So you must have a financial accountant. So management accounting helps in planning, controlling, decision making, budgeting, and performance evaluation. These are the words with you for lifelong now. Sir, every slide you are using the word budgeting, sir, budgeting, budgeting, budget, like this. Yes. These words with you now. Before, when you are a financial accountant, P&L balance sheet with you, sales register, purchase register, bank reconciliation with you. Once you become a CMA, budgeting with you, performance evaluation with you, and controlling with you. Sir, we make the phone, sir. The cost came 10,000 dirhams. So for the next batch production, can you please plan, or can we control? Please give me a plan to control the wastage expenses, uncontrollable expenses, controllable expenses. Okay, from today, you should imagine yourself in that position. Not only books will help you in 50%. I'm right, sir? Istakhar, sir. For CMA.
Very right, sir. Very right, sir. Very right, sir. Budgeting is that important. I can put a practical example of myself. I implemented budgeting in my group, which is helping me in this way. For example, we have a certain amount of collections because I'm in a real estate sector, and certain amount of expenses. So every end of the year, there were like shortfalls of, the collections. Where is the collection? So I am presenting every month one report which shows this is our budget, this is our actual expenses comparative to the budget, and there is, at the bottom of the report, there are there are amounts which shows non-budgeted expenses made by management. So whenever they ask me where is the money, here is the money. So that can actually save your job also, save your skin also, if you are mastered in budgeting technique. That's I will add up. That's how much important it is.
Thank you. Always welcome to share your real life experiences, which is important for our students. And here, though I will add something to your explanation, Mr. Iftikhar. So what he's trying to explain, that is called as an variance. Budgeted, he's comparing with the actual expenses. Maybe your salary is 5,000. You planned 2,000 I will send to home, 1,000 is by expenses, 2,000 will be, I will invest on CMA, I will buy this material, I will buy this author, I will use these applications which will help us to complete. This is called budgeting. And performance evaluation and comparative understanding, essential for business growth and competitive advantage. So this is very, very essential for the business growth, for performance evaluation. This is very, very important to have the competitive advantages. So we understood before starting the CMA, we understood who are the competitors in the market, what is their strength, what is their weakness. And always we evaluate ourselves, how will be the better than them, and how we will make it easy to our student to complete the CMA. And we always evaluate the market prices, and we always evaluate the present situations, and we make a strategy, and we'll go very success, inshallah. So next is, this is the importance. Next important thing is scope of management accounting. This is very, very, very important. Nowadays, this is happening, especially in the SME market. Accountant, go and do sales, go and do the collections. He will go because he don't know his scope. Can you do the marketing? Yes, because he's having free time. Management knows that 9 to 6 using. No, wrong. Give it opportunity to the accountant to perform some analyticals, to give you the reports which will help. That is not the problem of the management. You must start say no from today. If you say always yes, 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 you will be never in the company. Where are you? Who are you in the company? You don't know yourself. We've seen many companies, he joined as an accountant, but who is he? He's going for collection, he's going for here, he's standing in the factory for the production. Everything he's doing, he don't know he's a management accountant. Company will not give you time to understand who are you. Because I completed 2 decades in the field of accounting, auditing, and the taxation, I come across thousands of accountants. They are in the same stage. Due to not lack of hard work, due to lack of upgrading themselves in the right time. So always, if you earn 100 dirhams, you must invest 10 dirhams on yourself, on your personality, or in your physique. I will say to look smart, look handsome, look beautiful. जो दिखता है वो बिकता है. The body language is very, very important. When you are going for a CMA course, your personality, your attitude, positive attitude should be like that to get a more salary. You are a qualified, but your body language is not good, you will be underrated. If your body language, everything, physique, everything is dominating, that will be goodwill. That will create a positive impact in the interviewer and the management to select. Scope of the management accounting includes again budgeting. I'm adding one more new word that is called forecasting, and the financial analysis, ratio analysis, cost control, and strategic planning. This is UR. After CMA, these are your qualities. These all are your capabilities. Once you will become a CMA, you will be a person without you, no single penny will be released from the management unless you will submit the budget. And budget, as Mr. Iftikhar said, the variance. And spending money which is not there in budget based upon the priorities, based upon the emergencies, based upon the new strategies which are important time to time. Now, as per the present situation, every budget is failed given by the management last 3 months before. Budget will be quarterly. Because of the present situation, especially the freight charges are increased. So maybe I plan, I'm importing most of the goods from outside UAE. My budget is okay. As per our previous experience of every month, I wish to increase 2% or 5% of my budget compared to my sales. So I decided 25,000. I am expecting 1 million as a purchase. So to 25,000 added as a freight charges. I given this budget to the management before 3 months. Now, because of uncertain situations, temporary situations, it got increased. It got increased. The budget is failed. So the forecasting is very, very important. Forecasting should be done for the future analytical purpose. So that's what always update yourself, then use the newspaper. And financial analysis, ratio analysis, this is the chapters. So from my side, which are high percentage of faculty is very professional, they will helpful. 100% you depend upon the faculty. But my side, I'm always trying to be with the student, always sit with the students. So from my side, today we are going to complete the cost sheet. We are discussing the cost sheet chapter. Topic name is cost sheet. Still we are in the subject only. We are not discussing something outside. And from my side, personally, I will explain the ratio analysis. I will explain the budget and the financial analysis, except strategic planning. Strategic planning. So like today, the cost sheet will go very professionally, very basic level, which will help you, result you to complete your lot of problems with the concepts. So comparative understanding, broader than the cost accounting because it supports total business management. The word is saying management accounting. As Mr. Iftikhar asked me, what are the non-financial areas? Many areas are there. Accounts and finance is only one department. We have a lot of departments in the companies, like CRM departments, sales department, marketing department, production department, warehouse department. Financial manager can go into the factory and he can advise something. Why are you producing like this? No. They will listen? No. They will answer the supervisor or the factory manager. They will not answer to the financial manager. If he's going there, management will say, why are you going there? Are you foolish? You don't know your work? They will say like this. So here you need to support total business management, not only the accounts and finance. That's why I'm not saying the cost accounting and financial accounting, you are a management accounting. It's broader than the cost accounting. So many people will say CMA is a costing professional. No, no. ICWA, Indian CMA is mostly the costing professionals. But the CMA USA, try to understand the beauty of the course, beauty of the title of the course. Why they mention as CMA only? This costing means they are not. So what we are understanding since last 1 hour, we are discussing more than 1 hour. So at least you understood that this after doing this course, you will be not a cost accountant. I got an inquiry yesterday. He is a senior manager. He's saying, sir, I'm getting job in manufacturing company. Can I complete CMA, sir? This will helpful? No. Management is broader than cost accountant, broader than cost accounting. So we explained him to the best of our knowledge. We are not saying that we know everything. It's a teamwork. Behind us, very professional, been charted, the professional faculty and the rankers are sitting. We are here front-end people who will sit with the students, who will manage, who will understand the present situations and do it. So back-end and front-end will be the both are different. So financial accounting and the management accounting. Financial accounting focus on external reporting. As we said, management accounting is focused on internal decision making, not reporting. Not reporting, internal decision making. Internal decision making. And the comparative understanding is financial accounting follows standards. Management accounting is flexible and customized. Financial accounting, IFRS आता. You know IFRS. How many IFRS is there? IAS, IAS, auditing standards. Management accounting, more flexible and customized. This course is customized like that. The beauty of the course is specially customized to make a professional management accountants. So the problems, what you will solve is your strategies, learning strategies. The questions, what is there in the books, what is there in the examinations, that will help you to make the good strategies. But solve strategy means the problem which is already solved. You need to learn to future strategy. Now here financial accounting versus management accounting. We understood there is no standards in management accounting. This is for the decision making, not for the reporting. Let us see the costing versus management accounting. Cost accounting mainly deals with cost determination and the control. Cost accounting mainly deals with the cost determination and the cost control, where management accounting uses broader information for strategic decisions. So management accounting is not for reporting any part. Financial accounting, financial reporting, cost accounting, cost reporting. Here, financial management for only for decision making, that too is strategical decision making. comparative understanding between the cost accounting and the management accounting. Cost accounting is subset. I'm using the word subset. Cost accounting is a subset. I'm not using under. Okay. Subset of management accounting. And the advantages of cost accounting. So I kept here and there the topics because the revision is very, very important. So I not completed full costing at one place. Okay, not completed full accounting at one place. So see these presentations fully prepared for the comparative explanation purpose. So helps to control, cost control, improve the efficiency, fix the prices, reduce the wastage, and increase the profitability. Particularly useful in manufacturing and service industries. Manufacturing and service industries. Objectives to cost accounting. Some businesses believes it is costly. Objective of cost accounting. Some businesses, that's why there is no cost accountants. They will think they are costly. Cost accounting. Costly, complex, and unnecessary for small organizations. Objective to cost accounting. Objections. This is the objections. As Mr. Iftikhar said, this is very, very important for the SME businesses to become a big businesses, but they cannot afford because the work is going happily with the financial accountant. So finance managers will know if he's a CMA graduate in the same designation, he will do all management related works. So nowadays, before if you watch the cricket, openers, middle orders, right? There is a strategy, but nowadays the pattern of cricket is changed. Test match, nowadays no test matches. We used to watch from morning 9 to 6 in front of TV, the cricket. 2 hours, 1 run. 3 hours, 1 run. We see in the matches if Iftikhar is a senior, so he knows. This young generation, this COVID generation, or we can say IPL generation cannot understand the beauty of the test match and beauty of the 50 overs. So now small organizations like T20, you should be, this is my opinion. We need a Dhoni. You should be a Dhoni to become a CMA. So follow the legendary leaders who change the pattern, history of India by playing the game strategically. There is a lot of matches. You can see the TikTok or somewhere, follow him. You can understand the speed, his thinking, speed, activeness, making the team activeness, because you will be a management accountant. Under you, many people will come. Next is comparative understanding. However, modern ERP systems have simplified cost accounting processes. See again the technology. You should learn the ERPs, mandatory to learn the ERPs, having the hands-on experience on all the ERPs in the market, because each ERP is specialized for some purposes. If you ask me, there is a Focus software, which is a very old software. Nowadays, they upgraded to cloud also, but to the best of my knowledge, there is a LC management is there in that software, which is I not seen in any other software. The treasury management is there, that software, where there is an SME level, there is no any other software. Maybe have, but I don't have a knowledge, but I have a hands-on experience of the treasury management, and the planning, production, and the LC management is the biggest areas of the finance department. Okay. Next is the limitations of the cost accounting. Estimates and assumptions may reduce the accuracy. Implementation can be expensive and time consuming. This is the limitation. Estimates and assumes. This is not actual. No? Estimations and assumptions may reduce accuracy. Yes, obviously. That's why variance we will calculate. Implementation can be expensive and time consuming. Costing system implementation is very expensive. Nowadays market, what's going on? E-invoicing going on. So when the e-invoicing will come, all your softwares need change, upgrade, customize. Very expensive in the market nowadays. Dollars they are charging. In the implementation, the experts, the functional experts, who is having the full ERP knowledge and the technological knowledge, and they must have the taxation knowledge, they must know VAT. Many people are opening a company, invoicing. Not possible. Time consuming. If you approach the right person who is having a hands-on experience on the ERPs, they can help you. So as a management accountant, you must know how to upgrade your softwares technologically, your companies. Selecting the right partner is very, very important. Despite limitations, it remains essential for control and planning. Despite the limitations, it remains essential for control and the plan. Next is installation of costing system. Installation of costing systems. The installation means not that installation which you will do in your phone from the Play Stores or the Apple Stores. No. This installation, setting up the procedures, cost centers, very, very important. Branch accounting, departmental accounting, different verticals, different categories, different products. Cost centers will help. Allocation, reallocation of expenses. Cost centers will help. Cost accounting is a beautiful chapter. Maybe Mr. Brian, our expert, or Mr. Shaz will help you in ABC costing. Reporting systems for cost analysis. How to learn, sir? You should imagine yourself in the designation and that company. That is the beauty of learning. You should run a imaginary movie of the chapter in a practical sense. That is called workshops. You need to run. That is the easiest method of completing the big chapters in the short time. Time to time, the classes will be taken care from my side. The faculty responsibility to complete the syllabus on time, and I'm available for the doubts clarifications. Any problem in CMA course, lack of planning, you need support, we are there. Require a proper planning and the management support. This is very, very important. This is very, very important, and I come across many comments. When I go for an audit, accountant will say, sir. My boss will not listen to me, sir. I given them a lot of advices. He will not follow me, sir. He will not listen, sir. That's why the company is in loss, sir. I told him, sir, not to bring this item, but his friend came and he advised him, he started. So bad management will bring bad people to the society. And a good leader always bring a good people, good staff from the company. So always the CA or ACCA students and the cost CMA students, there is a 2 years work experience is required. So your leader, choosing a leader who is your mentor is very, very important. Only the teachers can change your life. Professional mentors can change your life. Nobody can. Else others change. Who can change? Who is already in the practice? Who is already in managing the many companies in the real time? So many people are already well experienced, but they don't have a certificate of CMA that is restricting them to get the payroll salary. They're working, but they cannot get salary unless they get a certification. But this is market situation I'm explaining, I'm sharing. Right, sir? Iftakhar, sir. So yesterday also we got one from Abu Dhabi. Maybe he's there in the class or I don't know. Yesterday from one from Abu Dhabi, from Horlines. And yesterday even we got they are working from 35 years in the company. The finance manager is doing everything, but company is never supporting him for taking decisions because of the certification. Okay. So now, Alhamdulillah, he realized and he took the admission. He will be in our classes when he is there, or he will be joining very soon. So we are not criticizing anything and we are not highlighting any personal profiles. Here we are just explaining the future of the youngsters. Okay, seniors who are in the class, it's not about telling the limitations. Okay, I can say only lack of upgrading themselves is only the issue. There is no other issue on hard work, what you are doing for the company and all these things. Now, characteristics of a good system. How can you say that the system is good? How can you say that the institute is good institute? How can you say that the teacher is a good teacher or not teacher? The characteristics. Character is very, very important. So characteristic of a good costing system, it should be simple. The good teacher will make you simple the concepts. He will not make any complications. So many people, many institutes, many things, they say that CMA is not easy to offer. No. It is simple. If you think it is as simple, if you take it as simple, the very, very important point is you should take it as simple. If you take it as hard, it's hard. If you take it as complex, it will be a complex. So as a mentor, as a CMA, your success journey partner, I'm saying it's a simple. Means simple. Flexible. Yes, we are very flexible. We have the weekdays class, weekend class, and we are providing to your doorsteps. We are very flexible in this. Same like your costing should be very simple, should not make very complicated software, should not make complex, flexible, and try to accurate and economically good. You should not be costly and suitable for the organizational operations. Your good costing system should be very simple, very flexible, very accurate, very cheap, and very suitable for the organizational operations. We used to get on daily basis many queries because which software is suitable for our company. We always advisable which you feel simple. If you feel simple Udo, go with Udo. If you feel simple Tally, go with Tally. And check your budget with the budget owners. If they feel it is costly, go for other alternate. But your responsibility to check whether it's giving an accurate reports or not. Next is comparative. A good system improves decision-making efficiency. Steps in installation and the difficulties in the installation. Steps includes planning, classifying, staff training, and the system implementation. Installation means bringing one software and installing in your company is not installation. What is your plan related to this software? You must classify the duties and you must give the training to your staff, and the system implementation is only one part. Then that is called as system implementation. Competitive understanding is proper management support helps to overcome implementation challenges. So there should be a management support, and you should be enough competent that management should listen to you. So you can't enjoy the work where there is no management support. So management support is very, very important for all the levels. Methods and the techniques of costings includes job costing, process costing, contract costing, marginal costing, standard costing, activist-based costing, sir. These are the techniques or methods, sir. These are your chapters. So what you are learning in the CMA, so what is your syllabus? Your syllabus is you are learning the techniques of costing, you are learning the methods of costing. Don't take it as subject. No, never. So these all are, once you complete all the chapters, you are having a hands-on experience in the costing techniques, which will help you to take a strategical decision making for total business, not only for accounts, manufacturing, or such department. So, Princey, what is the methods and techniques of costing? Now, please, this is very, very important because these words are there with you since next 2-3 months. And these words are there in your exam. These words are there in your daily life. Okay, Princey, please tell me the methods and techniques of costing.
Yeah, sir. This is the process costing, contract costing, marginal costing, standard costing, activity-based costing.
Very good. Thank you. Faiz,
Yes, sir. It includes job costing, process costing, contract costing, marginal costing, and standard costing, and activity-based costing.
Arpita,
So the techniques include contract costing, job costing, standard costing, activity-based costing, marginal costing.
the question goes to, thank you, Arpita. The question goes to Mr. Iftikhar. Sir, the method and the technique is the same. The word method and technique is same, or it will be having slight difference.
I believe it will be different, sir.
It will be different. So my heading is wrong.
No, it's first thing I'm thinking that absorption costing is missing down there. And secondly, it's all about the definition. What I believe is techniques goes in a wider scenario. And
Then
methods are like bookish knowledge.
So, same question we'll discuss in the month of September, which will differentiate in these sentences which you mentioned here: costing, process costing, contract costing. In this, all these words or topics, some are methods, some are techniques. But which are what? That will be your syllabus. That will be your syllabus. So we'll discuss. I'm expecting the answer in the month of September, not now, not today, not tomorrow. So it'll take time. First, you need to learn these things very professionally, accurately. Then you must know how to use. At that time, you will understand whether you are doing a method or you are using a technique to do these things.
Is absorption costing is included in this one, sir, or topic, or
It
no?
will come, sir. It will come. It's not a closed end definition. It includes, okay.
Yeah, marginal costing is basically for internal purposes, but I believe, and absorption is for external purposes.
External purpose. So this is the syllabus I'm going to handle in the orientation classes. Okay, that's why I have not mentioned there are many chapters are there that is there in the CMA textbook. Okay.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Because the syllabus is syllabus. Okay, this is the orientation to have a strong base. So this is the base for the course. This is not the full course. Okay, comparative understanding. Different industries use different costing methods depending upon their operations. Depending on their operations. Key comparative summary. So this is a beautiful slide. What we discussed in last 1.5 hours. We started at 10 hours, almost we completed. So this is the summary, which will help to understand the financial accounting, cost accounting, and the management accounting. The purpose, profit and the financial position preparation. Purpose of the financial accounting to prepare the profitability statements and financial statements. Cost accounting, the purpose, the objective is to cost control the cost analysis, and the management accounting is for decision making. So you are learning a management accounting for the decision making. This is the importance of your life. Users, external users, internal users, and the top level management. The nature, it is historical nature, means accounting. One person will come and he will pay the money, then will record the receipt. The event will happen before the transaction. That's why it is called as a historical. Costing is analytical. Management accounting is more strategical and future oriented. Future oriented. Along with the CMA, once you pass the CMA, inshallah, so you need to go with the finance modeling tools training, which will help you to simplify your jobs. And the reporting, financial accounting mandatory, optional. That's why, who knows, financial accounting is mandatory. That's why huge demand for the accountants. Because of the VAT, because of the corporate tax. If you are in the industry since last 40 years, you don't know corporate tax, you are zero. You are zero. Now, because of the COVID situations, before that, no management are actively working on the costing and the futuristic. Never. The COVID is trained all the managements. Because of the losses, they started focusing on the financial record side. They started focusing what's happening since last 5 years, 10 years. They understood that system is running, but there is no futuristic planning. After 5 years, what will happen? After 2030, what will be happening? The Modi example, the other ruling government will fall, new government will come. When the new government will come, they will give the different plans for SMEs, different plan for corporates. What is your strategy? If you're a futuristic, your company can sponsor any team from the IPL. It is advantage. You can see FIFA, many big companies will sponsor to have a banner. Why? These are the important areas. Focus. It will focus on overall business, financial accounting, focus on overall business, cost accounting, focus on product and the service cost, and management accounting, focus on business planning. Rules, accounting standards required, accounting standard required, costing is flexible, management is flexible. Time orientation, past, costing is present, what's happening, what is the cost, and management is the future. And here, the easy concept flow is financial accounting, recording business transactions, show profits and the financial positions, cost accounting, analysis cost, control wastage and improve the efficiency, and management accounting uses financial plus cost data, support the strategic decision and the planning. Okay, let's have a short tea break. So theoretical explanation, I try to explain the role of an accountant, role of a cost accountant, and what is the new role coming in your life that is called management accountant. Let's take a small tea break and we'll start because full theoretical class is boring. So after the break, we'll try to solve some of the problems to understand the concept very clearly. And then we will understand and we'll give you some homework to test your knowledge, test yourself. Okay, thank you. Any doubts to the students? Any
We'll
doubts?
join back after 15 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the tea break. So, Mr. Faiz, there is a tea break. During the class, don't go for a tea break. Every class is having a proper tea break. And the meaning of the tea break is short break to relax, to refresh, to re-energize your body and the mind. Right? The mind. And why a tea break is important everywhere in the office, everywhere to improve the focus, boost the productivity, reduce the stress, and enhance creativity and strengthen the relationship. And how to take an effective tea break means take a real break, no mobile, no laptop, walk a little, drink a tea or drink a water, deep breathe, and positive thoughts. Positive thoughts. What to avoid? Tea break. What to avoid? Scrolling on mobile, heavy and junk food. Mustafa Ali, don't take a biryani in the break, tea break. And Mr. Iftikhar, it may be at home. And the kids and the family will think the dad is working a lot. They will come with the many stuff. But to avoid the junk food, overthinking, please avoid overthinking. Short-term goals, short-term subjects are very, very important. And talking about the negativity, negative thinking will take you to negative place. If you think not possible, it's not possible. If you think it is possible, I will do it, means you will do it. And real tea break checklist, it should be short, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It should be light, not heavy, and it should be refreshing. And it's always from the desk. It's away from the desk. Go, stand, walk. Break means same, sitting in the same chair and sleeping, taking snap. No. Because why we are teaching, this all knows, you people knows, you may be implementing in daily life, but this is for important for CMA. Relax and recharge. Back with fresh mind.
Agreed, sir. Agreed. And I'm back to the desk now. Actually, I was listening from away on my earphones.
Thank you. And benefits in study and work. Tea break will increase the better concentration. Tea break will increase less mental fatigue, more motivation, improved memory, long-term efficiency. And remember, don't skip your tea break. Plan your break. Don't take every 5 minutes break. We already discussed in the previous class our techniques, how to take the break, how many minutes after take the break, what is the strategy on that. Because a fresh mind performs best. So, can I continue? All are back.
Yes, sir.
So, maybe 15 minutes is over, sir, because the class was 13, now only 8. We'll wait 2 more minutes. So, as promised, we will help all the students for make it easy CMA course by the study techniques. So, tea break, bird eye view technique. Bird eye view technique. Now almost we completed around 25 slides. 25 to 35 slides. Sir, and we have more 5 to 6 slides to complete. Means all this session consisting of 30 to 35 slides. Still we not started the subject. So how to revise? Is it important that these 35 slides has to be repeat every day? How it is easy? If I will give you only one page with all these slides is easy, or 35 slides already I make it easy, very short. Bird eye, I'm using the word bird eye view, very far. Birds, how will see? Very fast, they will see like this, and very sharp eyes, and they can see around, not only the front. That's why this is a beautiful and useful technique. I used to implement in my life. Okay, I see the success after the techniques. We make it very tough subjects easy with the techniques only. So I want to take you out of this slide. I want to show you bird eye view notes, how to make a bird eye view notes. So what we discussed, so bird eye view notes, we'll share this with you. You can print and attach where you will spend more time. On the door, in the beginning of the home, or in the bed, or in the washroom or in the kitchen, where you will spend more time, you can stick this. This is called a bird eye view technique. So this is a presentation for the session 1, the cost and management accounting, which we discussed. So I make it 1 page. This is fully in the A4 page. 1 page you can revise, yes or no? Yes or no, students?
Yes.
So what I am trying to make it very short, which will help you to revise. This is not a copy chitty notes to make it copy in the exam, which we used to do. Hai. So these are the short notes you have to prepare yourself. I prepared one as a sample. So where I'm giving you the accounting meaning. Accounting is the process of recording, classifying data, summarizing information, interpreting the financial. Users of accounting, owners, investor, management, government, bank, employees, which are prepared the notes, means these notes are coming from the long time. Okay, costing, cost accounting, cost accountancy. Costing is the technique of calculating the cost. Cost accounting is the recording and analyzing the cost. Cost accountancy is application of costing principles and costing and techniques. These are the 3 presentations, right? We used one presentation to explain costing, cost accounting, and cost accountancy for accounting. So in just 2 words, we completed our 5 slides. Simple formula: costing, cost accounting, cost control, and cost decisions. And cost accounting helps determining the product cost, control expenses, reduce wastage, increase efficiency, and improve the profits. Main objective of cost accounting is the cost control and maximizing the profit. Financial accounting versus cost accounting. Financial accounting, external reporting, internal reporting. Show total profit, show product and service cost. Historical data, detailed cost analysis. Mandatory, optional. Limitations of financial accounting: no detailed cost analysis, no future planning, cannot control wastage, no departmental efficiency analysis. Solution: cost accounting overcomes these limitations. Simplifies financial and the costing. Cost accounting, both record a transaction, both similarities. Both record the transaction, both help the management, both assisting in this decision making, both uses accounting principles. Management accounting provides information for planning, decision making, budgeting, and the performance evaluation. Management accounting in the nature, it is future oriented, it is analytical, it is strategical, it is flexible. Scope of management accounting includes budget, forecasting, ratio analysis, cost control, financial accounting, decision making. Absorption costing is part of ABC costing or marginal costing. I don't know, the chapter will come inside. The cost accounting and the management accounting. Cost accounting focus on cost, management accounting focus on business decisions, cost control, strategic planning, departmental analysis, overall business analysis. Advantages of cost accounting: cost control, better pricing, high efficiency, waste reduction, profit improvements, better budgeting. Limitations of cost accounting: expensive to install, complex system. Limitations: uses estimates and resistance for the employees. Installations of a costing system: steps: identify the objectives, create the cost centers, design the reports, train the staff, implement the system, and monitor the performance. Difficulties: lack of experience, expertise, employees resistance, high implementation cost. Characteristics of good costing system: simple, accurate, flexible, economical, time reporting, and easily to understand. Methods and techniques of costing. Methods and techniques. Job costing, used in construction and printing. Process costing used in manufacturing. Contract costing used in large projects. Marginal costing used in decision making. Standard costing is used in cost control. ABC costing is used in modern industries. These are the methods and where these methods will be used. Beautiful point number 14. Point number 15 and point number 16 will be our next slides. Let us see FC. We started our class with FCM rule. We'll end our class with FCM rule. FCM, F for financial accounting, C for cost accounting, M for management accounting. If you are becoming a CMA means you should know the rule for FCM. Okay, this is the bird eye view. In one page, what points we discussed today, 15 points and 5 problems. We discussed the formulas. Everything is recorded here. Okay, my numbers are there, my emails are there. You can contact me anytime only for the subject matters remaining related to administration, related to session planning, related to the syllabus completion, related to missing classes, related to all these things. We have the professional faculties and the respective departments which are available in the WhatsApp group. Any admission process, okay, anything, any registration process, any examination fees payment, any IMA membership fees payment, course registration fees payment, books payment, all these we have a proper respective head of the departments in the group, in the students group it is attached. So you can communicate, and I will request Ms. Soumya, our coordinator, to provide the contact numbers to all the students to get on-time support. Otherwise, these students who are in this group now, they will be after 4 months, we need to take their appointment. Once they qualified and once they appointed as a management accountant, we need to take an appointment from Ms. Princey. Now she is behind us. After the, once she got a certificate, like Princey, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yes. So please always, after completion, please available for our future students. Okay. Will be. No. So no, sir, I'm busy. You will say like this or you will be available? Princey.
No, sir, I'm not busy. I'm here.
Not now, after passing CMA exam. Once you join
So it's
as
a
a
great,
management accountant, big company, you should be available for our future students. And your
of course, sir,
message,
and we will
yes,
enjoy the party. We pray celebration after get the certification, of course.
sure, sure. So we have to say,
First, I come to you. First, I will come to you.
inshallah, inshallah. And inshallah, we will be always, we will sit together when we are checking the results, inshallah. And let's jump on to the topic, come back to the subject again. Let's jump on to the practical things. So topic number 1 is called, we are moving towards cost sheet, how to prepare a cost sheet. But here my teaching and our teaching, our institute, everyone follow steps, step by step. Okay, all the steps will lead to a success. Okay, so step number 1 is called as an A. So what is cost? CMA. So today let us understand what C stands for. C stands for cost, the total cost of the product or service consisting of material, labor, and other expenses. There are 3 elements of costs. First one, material. Second one, labor. Third one, other expenses. The material means the physical items used in production. The physical items used in production, example, steel, wood, cloth, cement, blah, 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 blah. It is called as raw material. The materials are classified into two types. This is the confusion in the previous class when we are solving the problem. Our students are not in a position to identify, sir, this is also material, that is also material. How can we classify it? This is a practical knowledge will come automatically. So direct material, I try to summarize, I try to simplify, I try to explain some of the examples where you can understand practically before going to the problematic area. So material directly used in manufacturing is in a product is called as direct material. Examples are wood used in furniture. Wood used in furniture. Cloth used in manufacturing a shirt. Ice cream, milk used in manufacturing ice cream. Maida used in manufacturing a cake. Indirect materials are materials not directly traceable to one product. We cannot classify whether it is 100% included or some part included. This is called an indirect material. Direct material means which can be directly traceable, which cannot be directly traceable is called as an indirect material. Example, lubricants, cleaning materials, lubricants, cleaning material is called as an indirect material. Labor, the human efforts used in production or services is called as a labor. Example, the workers, machine operators, technicians. The human efforts used in office is called as salaries. The human efforts used in production process or manufacturing process is called as wages in the labor's charges. Labor also classified into two types, direct labor and indirect labor. Direct labor works directly in involving in the production, example, carpenter making in the furniture. Labor means a carpenter making in the furniture, or chef making the biryani in the kitchen. So slowly we need to move towards biryani because after the class, the lunch time, okay, that too weekend, Sunday. So Arpita likes 65 biryani, chicken biryani. So it's a time to give a small reward after hard work. So we need to give own rewards to ourselves because here nobody will come to motivate. Self-motivation is only the success in UAE. Self-motivation is only the success to crack the professional courses. So try to motivate yourself. How you will motivate? Put 15 minutes target. Okay. Once I complete this paragraph in 15 minutes, I will have tea. Or I will eat after completion of one chapter or one part of the exam. Maybe every week, as we decided, we planned, and every week you must complete 100 MCQ questions. And every Saturday, you Sunday have in the class. So every Saturday you must complete 100 MCQs. Then you should reward yourself after if you pass 100. If you pass at least in the beginning, till you complete the course, you need to get buy to buy. But inshallah, in the beginning, in the first week of next Saturday, you must write 100 MCQs and check your knowledge and eat biryani if you pass. If you fail, very simple, have a curd rice and start again preparing 100 MCQs you need to pass. So the fourth one is very, very important, is called other expenses. Other expenses is the expenses, indirect labor, workers supporting production indirectly, example, supervisor, security guards as indirect labor. Other expenses other than the material and the labor. Expenses other than the material and labor is called as other expenses. Examples are royalty, designing charges, special hire charges, etc., etc. These other expenses also classified into two types: direct expenses, indirect expenses. Direct expenses are again expenses directly connected to the production. Example, special machine hire charges. For example, for carpentry, if you bring the special machinery to cut the wood, is called as direct other expenses. That is, machinery charges is a machinery bringing on like forklifting machines. Okay, many machines are there which will help to complete your production process. Is called as other expenses. That is directly using the machinery to cut the material, okay, to design the material, are called as a direct material. And indirect material examples are expenses cannot be linked to one product. Example, factory electricity, office rent, and etc., etc. So factory expenses are direct, but here factory electricity and office rent are indirect. So here all direct material, direct labor, direct other expenses is called as prime cost. Indirect material, indirect labor, indirect other expenses is called as overheads. Overheads means total indirect cost of the business. Overheads is equals to indirect material, indirect labor, indirect other expenses. Again, overheads are classified into three types: factory overheads, office overheads, and selling and distribution overheads. All the students must have a notes and must write the running notes along with the class, which will help you for the bird eye view revision. Okay, clear? So overheads are three types: factory overheads, office overheads, and other selling and distribution overheads. So here factory overheads are indirect cost related to the factory operations. Example, factory rent, machine maintenance, etc. Factory overheads are factory rent, factory current, machine or maintenance. All the expenses are comes under factory overheads. Office overheads, administrative and office related expenses. Example, office salaries, office electricity, etc., etc. Selling and distribution overheads are expenses incurred to sell and deliver the products. Example, advertisement and delivery van expenses. Note, direct costs are easily traceable to the product. Indirect costs are not easily traceable to a specific product and treated as overheads. In the quick explanation, I'm not going to touch this area. Just you need to revise that quick explanation in the sheet that is for you. Okay, after the class, this presentation will be shared to all the students to revise, to make a short notes and all these things. So let us start to what is the elements of costing. Our objective to calculate, to determine the total cost. So let's begin the cost accounting responsibilities. So first formula is called as a prime cost. Prime cost means direct material plus direct labor, and the direct other expenses is called as prime cost. So this is the student notes. It will help when you are solving the problems. Including direct material, opening stock plus purchases plus carriage inwards. Deducted from the direct material, closing stock and the material returned to suppliers. And do not include carriage outwards because it is a selling and distribution expenses, not production cost. So what is the formula for the prime cost, Mr. Faiz? Faiz, what is the formula for prime cost?
Direct material.
Okay. Can you say louder? Direct expense, direct material, direct labor, because Prince is waiting. Sir, Faiz will not tell, I will tell, sir. And Mr. Iftikhar is waiting. No prime cost, sir. I will tell you the formula for the total cost.
Hello, am I audible now?
Yes, yes, yes.
Prime cost means like direct material plus labor, direct labor, and the direct expenses are the prime cost.
Very good. Princey,
Yes, sir. Prime cost is equal to direct material plus direct labor plus direct other expenses.
Mushraf Ali is absent today. एक class भी absent हो गया ना. Remaining classes will go like Emirates from the top of your head. Recording will be provided to those students who will absent with the genuine reason. Okay. Because there is a proper hard work from all the sides. So let us determine the question. Question number 1. Determine the prime cost. Hope everyone have the calculator, notes, pen, pencil. Before going to the CMA war, we must be equipped with all weapons, notes, revision notes, calculator, pen, pencil, eraser, scale, maybe required. Okay. So direct wages, chargeable expenses. Now we need to decide. Very simple. Prime cost means direct material, direct expenses, and direct other expenses. So in the first line, it's clearly said direct wages. Direct wages means direct expenses or direct labor or direct material. You see.
Direct labor.
Very good. Excellent answer. Chargeable expenses, where it will go, Arpita? It will
So
go
direct expenses.
It will not go to the labor charges, right?
No, sir, direct expenses.
Because we cannot trace directly. Okay, good. Direct other expenses. Opening stock of the material. Material bought, the period is nothing but the purchases, opening stock, purchases, and the closing stock given. And the carriage inwards, where it will go? Carriage inwards, where it will go, Mr. Iftikhar? It's a direct material or direct labor or direct expenses, carriage inwards.
Direct, indirect, direct expenses.
It will go to the direct expenses. And same, we end in the end, I asked the question to Mr. Iftikhar. Now, next question starts with Iftikhar and ends with Faiz. So, carriage outwards.
We have to exclude this because this is selling expenses.
Excellent. So, carriage outwards is an expenses which will incur during the delivery of the product to the customer place. Or we can say carriage inwards. What is the difference between the freight inwards and the carriage inwards? Mr. Iftikhar, can you help me?
It's kind of similar, sir.
So both are for the movement of goods. But if you take an example of one company, okay, imagine one company is there. You have the warehouse, okay, and you have the factory. We are aligned like this. In the first row, we have the warehouse. factory and the sales department. After production, it will go. So this is the company. Where is your supplier? Where is your vendor? Within the company or outside the company?
Sorry, sir, I didn't get the question.
For example, we are the company. We have the 3 departments right now. One department is warehouse. Next department in distance of 2 kilometers, we have factory. After 2 kilometers, we have the sales department. Okay. In our company, we have 3 departments. Where is your vendor? Vendor will be inside the company or outside the company?
Outside the company, sir.
Excellent. So you can, when you are buying the material from the vendor, so you will buy the material from the vendor who is outside your company. When you buy the material, you will bring the material from the vendor to the warehouse. The transportation charges will be through ship or through road or through air. 3 only.
Yes.
So in that case, so bring the material one way from the vendor place to our warehouse is called as freight inwards.
Freight, yes.
Once now the material reaches to our warehouse, now we are using some type of transportation within the company before the production from the place of our warehouse to the factory. Any transportation cottage you used or any pickup, any type of vehicle you used, the expenses incurred to move the goods from the warehouse to the factory before the production within the organization is called as carriage inwards.
Understood, sir.
After production within the company from the factory,
carriage outwards.
Sales point is carriage outwards.
Outwards.
And from
to
sales
the supplier, it's freight outwards. Sir.
From the sales department to the outside to the customer, that may be called as freight outwards or a transportation charges. So how to learn the subject? How to mugging up the formula is not the solution, because in the examination, same concept, he will ask prime cost, but the situation he will give you in a different explanation. So you must know practically, where are you? So there are 3 factors you must use to determine the direct or indirect. First factor is based upon the place. Based upon the place, any material used in factory, direct. Any material used in office, indirect. Based upon the place, we are trying to understand whether it is direct or indirect. First factor is place. Second factor is use. Any material, any labor or any expenses directly used in manufacturing process or directly used in production process is called as direct expense. How to decide? These are the 3 important factors. And third one is very dangerous. Third factor is very important, because first 2 factors when fail, third factor will play and help you to determine the nature, the element of cost. That is called as effect factor. The material, the labor, the production will affect your production is called as direct, otherwise indirect. The example, factory rent is a direct or indirect? Direct. If you not pay the rent of the factory, the landlord will come and he will lock That's why the product, you cannot make a production. That means production will affect 100%. That's why it is direct expense. If you not pay the office rent, landlord will come and he will lock only office. That will affect your production? No. That's why it is indirect. Manager's salary is a direct, indirect. Manager will not be directly involved. The foreman salary or factory supervisor salary, if they are not there, the production may affect. That's why those are direct. Other things are how to think, affect. Now, Deva bill is a direct or indirect? The classification is very, very important. Deva bill, the classification is important. If you not classify, you cannot control the cost. Cannot control the cost, you cannot reduce the cost. For example, now this question will go to Mr. Iftekhar because maybe he's having an experience more in practical way scenarios. So Mr. Iftekhar, I have three managers. One is factory manager. Second one is office manager. Third one is a security manager. I got a Deva bill 100,000, which is abnormal. So what I will do?
It depends, sir, which place Deva bill is this. If it's for office, then it's indirect. And if it's for production facility, then it's a direct expense. And if it's, you mean to know like to which one to ask? Why
Yes,
is this more?
How we know that? What you will do in this situation? What you will do?
First of all, I'll analyze the place of the bill.
So let's analyze together. Okay. So we'll call the factory manager first, right?
Factory manager, yes.
So we asked him why the Deva bill is very high. So he's saying, sir, factory, there is no problem, sir. We are on and offing the machinery on time, sir. The office manager, sir, is using AC and the computers. When he is going home, he is not switching off the situation, sir. That's why the bill is more. He said like this. So what we will do? We'll say, okay, thank you. We'll call the office manager. Now, what office manager will say? No, sir. Who said? The machinery is running, sir, in the lunchtime, sir, in the downtime, sir. They're not switching off the office machinery, sir. That's why the bill is more, sir. So what I will do? I will call both of them.
Security manager.
Then I will call both the managements. Baba, come. What happened? He's putting blame on you. He's putting blame on you. What you will do? In that situation, when they come to face, they will say, no, not like that, sir. That much, sir. No. The full responsibilities in the security, sir. The street lights are 11 o'clock, sir. I am coming to the office, sir. Still the light is on, sir. Nobody will take the responsibility. For that purpose, the classification of the material, of the labor, of the expenses are important because the objective is to cost control and cost reduction. So now what we will do? We will classify. Okay, Baba, Deva, we will classify separate meter. Khalas.
Yes.
The Deva, and we will names also. We'll put the names also because the nature is same, electricity. If the electricity used in manufacturing process, electricity used in production process, the electricity used in the factory is called as power. We'll name it as power expenses. Direct. even in accounting, defining the chart of accounts. The electricity which is using for the office and administration, selling and distribution purpose, it is called as electricity. Electricity, the deva which is used for the security purpose outside the lighting purpose, that is called lighting. So power is direct because no power machinery will not run, direct expenses. Office and lighting is indirect expenses because there is no direct relationship with the manufacturing process. So like this, you need to classify the expenses, the objective to control. I will give the one more classification, very important. The human efforts will be paid off. The human beings working in factory, the human being working on the office, and some people will work based upon the contract. There is no employer and employee relationship. The workers who are working in the factory is called as wages. The workers who are working in the office and administration is called as salaries. The workers who are working on the contract basis is called as remuneration. Like this, each and every expense, accountants, please go back and check your trial balance and try to understand the expense, direct or indirect, again, once again, based upon the three factors: time, use, and effect. So material returned to the suppliers. Here we already returned material to the suppliers. We need to deduct. So what is the formula from the prime cost? How to do the calculation? The prime cost formula is direct material, direct labor, and direct expenses. Here direct material includes direct material. Step number 1, I'm calculating the direct material. What is the formula for the direct material? Opening stock plus purchases plus carriage inwards minus return and the minus closing stock is called raw material consumed, direct material consumed, not the COGS. Material consumed and the cost of goods sold, same, sir? Arpita?
No, sir.
Arpita, what is the difference between the cost of goods sold? Now in the previous question, opening stock is 10,000, purchases are 60,000, carriage inwards 1,500, right? Returns 15, carriage inwards 1,500 and returns 1,500, closing stock is 20,000, total is 50,000. Step number 2, direct labor, wages 50,000, and third step is direct expenses. So prime cost consisting of 3 steps. Step number 1, raw material consumed, that is direct material, direct labor, and direct expenses. Here direct expenses are chargeable expenses, 5,000. So total prime cost is 105. Raw material consumed 50,000, direct wages 50,000, and direct expenses, that is chargeable expenses, 5,000. The prime cost is 10580. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Very good. All of you students, Pais, Arpita, Princy. So as you people promised in the previous class, you must have one small notes like this for the formulas. Only formulas in this. This is the one success story for the CMA journey. What is the success story? One is having a short notes, only formula in that notes. no any other explanation. That will be every day with you in the office. When you get 5 minutes, 2 minutes time, open the formula and reverse. Because CMA is not theoretical. Yes, Princey, you have doubt. What happened? We can talk.
Yes, sir. So I want to ask, sir, carriage inward is not called as a direct expense because in outward, I mean carriage outward, we can call as a indirect expense. So carriage inwards, we can't call as a direct expense.
Why beta, where it will incur? Carriage inwards कहाँ होता हो? Where it, in which scenario it will incur? What is the transaction? Where it in before production or after production?
Yes, sir. Before production.
Okay. Okay. So now I'll do the clarification. So good question. Okay, like this you need to analyze. Very, very important. Go out of the slide. So I will take the help of paint and I will update my material with the factory diagram for the next batch. Because we need to explain very practically. Are you able to see the screen? Hello? Hello?
Yes, yes. Yes, sir. It's visible.
So imagine this is our total factory. Okay. Next we have here, this is our warehouse. Okay. And this is our factory. And this is our sales department. So we will divide the factories in two parts now. This is called this area before production. This area is called as before production. Okay. And this area is called as after production. Before production and after production. So before production, any expenses incurred, it is called as DE, direct expenses. Any expenditure which is incurred after production is called as indirect expenses. Indirect expenses. So here vendor is sitting here. When you purchase the raw material from the vendor, it will reach to our warehouse. Reach to our warehouse. It may be through road or air or water, that is called as freight inwards or transportation carriage inwards. Not the carriage inwards, freight inwards or ductivities or something will be called. After the warehouse, within the production, okay, from the warehouse to the factory, before production, any transportation used to move the products from the production to this is called carriage inwards. Carriage inwards. So now tell me, what is the carriage inwards expense? The expenditure which is incurred to move the goods from warehouse to the factory before the production is called as carriage inwards. That's why it is direct expense. Carriage outwards within the company, within the company after production from here to here is called as carriage outwards. Is it clear? Please see now.
Now, sir, you told carriage inwards is direct expense.
Yes.
तो सर वही मैंने आई आस्क यू बिफोर कि व्हाई वी डोंट कॉल कैरेज इनवर्ड इज अ डायरेक्ट एक्सपेंस बिकॉज direct expense is coming on the direct other expense na, so why we put in a raw material consume?
Why we'll put in the raw material consumed. So this is related to material or other than material. This expenditure is incurring to bring the material, or this expenses incurring with relation to machinery or any other expense. Why this expenditure is incurring?
Yeah, for the material, it's related
Yes.
to material.
That's why we are adding there in the direct material. The expenses that
Yeah, if we put
direct
okay, if
material
we
means
put this
direct
okay,
material means not only the material cost, the cost which is incurred to bring the material till the production, the expenses which will incur, all expenses related to that is direct. Bolo. Next question is the prime cost. More
I
questions.
believe, sir, Prince is trying to ask when we were asking questions before starting the solution of this question. We classified it as a direct expense, carriage inwards. So while solving this question, we have a separate head of direct expenses. Why we are not adding it there instead of adding it in material? That's, I think, she wants to ask.
Okay, when we were discussing the question, so carriage inwards here
Yeah.
we discussed as a direct expense.
Direct expense.
Maybe
Yes.
that is wrong. Okay, when we are explaining, okay, the real picture is the diagram which I shown you. For the clarifications, please update your notes. Okay.
Okay.
And next thing is the prime cost. So here this list may increase. This is okay by solving number of problems. Okay, the scenarios, the explanations, the names of these expenses may change. That's why to get the more clarity on the subject, only solution is solving number of MCQs and the problems. So next we are going to learn one more concept is called as prime cost is equal to direct material, direct labor and direct expenses. And factory war work cost is equals to prime cost find the plus factory overheads. Overhead means indirect material, indirect labor and indirect overhead. Students, carriage outwards is ignored in factory cost because it is related to the delivery and the selling after the production or not manufacturing. Arpita, what is the formula for the factory cost?
So it is the summation of prime cost and factory overheads.
What is the formula for prime cost?
So it is the sum of direct material, labor, direct labor, and direct expenses.
Yes, please make a habit of using prime cost formula is equals to opening stock plus net purchases minus closing stock plus carriage inwards. Okay, and time by time we'll increase the formulas based upon the questions. Now, can you prepare and get the answer 43,000 in the given question? Prepare a cost sheet showing factory. We are giving the answers. Okay, because you must get the same answer. Direct material, opening stock, closing stock, purchase of direct material, carriage inwards, direct wages, indirect factory expenses, 100% of direct wages. They're not given the figure. Got the answer? Time. How much time you need for two small question?
I got it, sir.
Arpita, done? We'll see.
Yes, sir, it's already done. We did on first Orient class, so I did already.
Guys, okay. Let's see the step number solution formula. Step number one, calculating the raw material consumed opening stock plus purchase minus closing stock. Carriage outwards is not included because it says selling and distribution expenses. So direct material and the direct wages is the prime cost. The factory overheads, 100% of the direct wages. The direct wages is 10,000. 100% of the 10,000. The answer is direct material 23,000. Direct wages 10,000. Prime cost is 33,000 plus factory overheads is 10,000. Then that is called as a factory cost and work cost. So we are developing the cost sheet step by step. Step number one, we calculated prime cost. In the step number two, we understood the factory cost. And step number three, can you solve this problem, please? So class time is around 15 or 2 minutes. So I will share you the sessions. Class will be end on proper time and starts should be on the sharp time, dot time. So these are the homework problems. I given you 6 to 7 problems. Okay, this will help you to construct or build a full cost sheet. Okay, so this is the problem for the cost sheet. We'll keep posting assignment in the group, which will help you to have touch with the subject on daily basis. Okay, so please try to solve all these problems to improve your speed, clarity. I given the answers also. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Let's make a session for the doubts clarification. Okay. And if anyone solve, please post the solutions in the group. If any other students will get the doubt, they can follow your notes and it can help. So who complete first is very, very important. So this is the last page for our session. Okay. So Alhamdulillah, today we done the great work. And you've taken the great step. And till see you in the next Sunday. And you have enough stuff to practice. So you should complete all the cost sheet problems from your available material. If you don't have the given homework, if you complete today, I will give you more. Just to post into the group, sir, I completed my assignment, I got the answer. And please post the theoretical answer you will do in Excel or where post, I will check also. Presentation is very, very important. Let's revise before concluding the class. We understood the elements of costing: direct material, direct labor, other expenses, direct material, indirect material. Okay, direct material with overheads, factory overheads, office overheads, and selling and distribution overheads. Indirect material, indirect labor plus indirect expenses is called as overheads. Cost build up, direct material consumed plus next prime cost, direct material consumed plus direct labor, then work cost, then cost of production and the total cost. So today that we done the great work of determining the cost of the product. And quick formulas we learned: prime cost, factory cost, and the total cost. And today we learn elements of cost and other classifications, direct and indirect items, overheads and their types, prime cost and the work cost, solve important numerical problems, which is what we done today in the class. So key takeaways, what you are going to take from today's session is: cost is the sacrifice of resources to achieve a specific objective. Elements of cost: direct cost, prime cost, factory cost, and understanding the cost classifications and help in better control and the better decision making. So you must have a checklist, session checklist, understood the elements of cost. You must have every session checklist, what you learned today. Very, very important. And what you are going to learn for the next session. You learn direct material and indirect things. You understood the overheads and its types. Okay, you learn the prime cost calculation, work cost calculation, and you solve numeric problems and reviewed by key concepts. So well done. Consistency today, success tomorrow. See you in the next session. Okay, have a good evening. And consistency is very, very important for CMA. Consistency means now daily basis. You have enough homework to do daily one problem. If you do, I given 5 to 6 problems. Daily one problem if you do. This chapter will be revised till next Sunday. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Any doubts?
Sir, we are saying that we'll start the regular classes on 1st of June.
Yes.
As I checked the calendar, it's Monday. So it will be 7th of June or 31st of May. First class.
1st June will be maybe first
Monday.
Sunday only. Okay, the schedule I will check. On that day, Monday, maybe a half an hour or 15-minute session will be there. The faculty may connect. Okay, I will ask Soumya to clarify the session. I will check the schedule, sir. I will inform the team to clarify the session. Any more doubts? Guys, are you comfortable today?
सर वो क्वेश्चन ग्रुप में मिल जाएंगे या फिर स्क्रीनशॉट लेना था, क्योंकि एक स्क्रीनशॉट रह गया मुझसे 7th of क्वेश्चन वाला.
I will share you the PDF for today class, the concepts with you, the problems, everything I will share. Okay. Soumya will share with you the class. Okay. Thank you. and Aswati. With this, Aswati. Okay. Soumya, please check your calendar and once again.
Okay, sir.
Update the calendar and share with the notes also share.
Okay, I'll share. Okay.
Thank you. Any students missed? Okay, please.